Welcome back to another video. The market was blasting higher today and we were up 3.26%, while the Nasdaq, the S&P 500, and the Dow Jones, the major indexes, were up 0.5%, 0.89%, and 0.12%, all respectively. I didn't say that right, but you know what I mean. As you can see here, this was astronomical day for the market today. A lot of momentum, but what is driving that momentum? We'll get into that. Tesla also performing super great today, peaked around $424. We'll talk about why and what to look forward to for investors as well, why this company is starting to look like a great play again. And we are going to talk about SoFi. SoFi was up 4.22% on the day. Great news for SoFi is coming probably in the next couple of days. Watch for that on Wednesday, and we're going to get into all of that. So before we do, please go ahead, like and subscribe if you want to be able to see videos like this, and if I provide any value whatsoever for you, please go ahead, share these videos and subscribe and join the party. So mentioned to the Discord that today's market volatility was nothing short of a thing of beauty. We swung, and I'll show you the screenshots in a moment here, 1.87%. Then we went up to 2.3% and then eventually peaked around 3.26%. And the macro drivers were really what was leading all of this. And it's really the easing of inflation data, Fed optimism on rate cuts, and strong consumer demand that's created really a lot of volatility. But it turned out to be great fuel for growth, and it's because we put ourselves in the right positions. And that's what it's really all about. When you understand the markets and know your positions inside and out, the volatility stops being fear. It becomes opportunity, and it really gives you an overwhelming sense of ease when you know where you've chosen and decided to leave your money. So that's what it's really all about. You don't want to be leaving your money in places that, you can't sleep at night. But you want to pick strong companies, and some of those strong companies that we've picked, some of our shares, our call options, all of those are just printing. And we put ourselves in that position, and so now we're reaping the reward. So we're going to go in and talk about that. So investors are looking ahead to the Federal Reserve's policy meeting Wednesday. So look out this Wednesday morning with traders pricing in a 96% chance of a quarter-point reduction and 4% odds of a jumbo rate cut as of Monday midday. So if we get that jumbo rate cut, you can guarantee the markets are going to send like crazy. But 96% already believe that we're going to get a quarter point reduction. So that's exciting news for stock markets, and it's exciting for companies like SoFi. Like we mentioned, 4.22%. SoFi has been doing great. Looking at that revenue, it's up in to the right, a straight line, and we're going to be closing in on $1 billion quite soon. But look at this, 42.8% year on year. So always coming in and performing and consistently beating revenue and all of its expectations, really. So that's always great. And if we go ahead and look at some of our call options that we have on SoFi, we're up 9.18%, 7.7%, and 8.36% on SoFi. So that's great, and that's performing great. We'll keep you guys updated on how those calls are going. Our shares as well, we're up 173% on SoFi as well. So we're sitting well. We were up 4K today, just today. So that's always great to see. When you put yourself in those positions, you'll be paying on those benefits. And SoFi is going to be benefiting a lot from rate cuts. So I have this nice screenshot here from Trafis Strategies, and it just kind of goes in and talks a little bit about how rate cuts are going to benefit SoFi. So, rate cuts create multiple tailwinds for SoFi's business model, and it's particularly SoFi's business model that's going to be affected in a good way. The biggest impact is on the lending segment. So, because of lower rates, these lower rates are going to reduce SoFi's funding cost while potentially increasing loan demand as borrowing becomes more of a affordable thing for consumers. And that's going to create a favorable environment for loan origination growth, which is a crucial thing because lending is really one of the largest revenue segments for SoFi. And additionally, lower rates are going to reignite. I mean, it's possible that it could reignite growth in student loan refinancing and personal loans, which are two key areas which SoFi has, historically excelled. So lots of nice things and lots of good news to look forward to. Love that screenshot right there because it brings out nicely how SoFi is going to be benefiting from these rate cuts. So what else do we have in store here? Well, like we mentioned, Tesla was up today, and it peaked around 425 or so today. So what was driving the upside? Well, the board proposed a large compensation plan for Elon Musk. So that means that if he meets certain targets, he'll be awarded $1 trillion. So he'll be the world's first trillionaire, and that's huge. You can guarantee that he's going to be more locked into Tesla, and that's huge for investors. The board as well, most likely because everyone's really been worried about where his priorities are at the moment. We know that he owns Twitter as well now, so and all his political concerns as well. So now this is almost as if the board, we have more buy-in and certainty that Elon Musk is going to be more focused on Tesla again. We're going to get that wartime CEO that we used to have in the early days of Tesla. We may be seeing that again shortly. And one thing that has pointed to that was the disclosure of today of Elon Musk buying $1 billion worth of Tesla stocks, amounting to 2.57 million shares. So that's huge. Why would someone put that much money on their company if they weren't sure that it was going to execute? So now that is sending the stock higher, and it's signaling for confidence from Elon Musk. So that's also another reason why the stock is up huge today. So those are some things that we're going to cover. Today we talked about Tesla, we talked about SoFi. We're going to update you on a few of our calls now. Uber call right here, we were up 4.75%, so doing quite nicely on this call as well. Let's update you on Shopify. So Shopify today we're up $1,400. Nice, looking very nice, and up 30% on this. This is a call that we just put in recently. I mean, all of these calls are recent, but it just shows that putting yourself in the right place pays off. 8.39% on this call over here. Just looking a little bit more in depth right here, you can see how we're moving midday. This was an earlier screenshot. So yeah, we're not going to make this too long of a video. Just wanted to update you guys on how it's going, why the market was moving this way. And if you want to be able to see our real-time alerts, get our options alerts, get our stock alerts, our buy signals, our futures alerts as well for day trading, go ahead and check the link in the description. And if you want one-on-one training, you can go ahead and check another link in the description. And if you have any questions or concerns, don't hesitate. Go ahead and email me, and I'll respond to you as quickly as I can. So with that, we're gonna wrap up this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one.